Hey, everybody, this is Gary Kay, and obviously you're watching a video edition of my Rants and Raves podcast today, and that's the video cast. We are all heading to Amsterdam next week, and one of those all will include Kramer. I have David Margolin on the joining me today, and he is a marketing guru at Kramer, and Kramer, of course, is in Hall 1, booth F20. You can't miss him. Just kind of go to Hall 1. You're right there. First off, David, congratulations on the success over the last few years.
Thank you, Gary, and it's great always, to meet you, even if it is online, and definitely we're going to meet together next week. So I'm really looking forward to that.
It's the last event in Amsterdam, and I think everyone's going to kind of go out with some new products. There's been a lot of development, new technology, new innovations in the last 3 years. We haven't seen, we had a lull there for a few years. We haven't seen the kind of development that we've seen in the last few years. Certainly your VIA product line has been a big part of that. Can we expect to see some new VIA stuff at ISE?
Oh, definitely. And I'm happy you asked that because this year we're going to have a substantial announcement regarding VIA. So we're going to have a completely new family of VIA products announced, which are, like I mentioned, like 3 different types of products, which is the next level of VIA. They are not going to be available immediately, but definitely we're going to start with 1 and 2 products that are going to be available in the next couple of months. They are there in basically every aspect you can imagine. So, we even handle the form factor, so that's going to be easier to install. But I think that the key things in this product line, which is now completely 4K, is a better integration of video conferencing support. So we have Blue Jeans, we have Zoom, and now we have Microsoft Teams. And on top of that, of course, the standard support that we have with Apple.
With iOS, the integration of the iOS, yeah.
And of course, Miracast and Chromecast. And of course, this is completely clientless, so you can, just use whatever device you like. And again, like I mentioned, like everything is better, so it's quicker and faster.
So the whole VIA line is going to be new. You're going to launch a new line at ISE, but we'll ship it over the course of 2020. Of course, that's your wireless collaboration product. And then you're adding video conference collaboration. With the last version, actually, you added video conference collaboration into it, where you can plug the devices into the VIA and actually collaborate directly from them.
And there are some really cool features there, and there's a lot to expect. And of course, the standard product line that we have currently is going to get a substantial upgrade with a new firmware version that's going to be, introducing a lot of new features, including a completely new GUI, which is again a great upgrade.
Now, obviously, you're in the AV market, and A starts with audio. And I know audio has been a big focus of your company for a while now to kind of uplift the quality of audio and integration of audio into things. And, of course, interestingly enough, I did this study for one of our clients over the last couple of years and found that audio products were more profitable than video products, even though the video stuff gets the glam and the glitz. So I suspect we'll see some new audio things at ISE based on what you've been rolling out recently.
Yes, definitely, and I can, I can tell you definitely that that's going to be a big thing. First of all, we're going to have a large section which is dedicated to audio, and not just because we have Yuval Kramer, Dr. Kramer's son, holding his guitar. This year we're going to have some new stuff there, but I think that this year compared to other years, the biggest change that we have right now is the fact that we have completed our audio chain, which basically means that from the source to the output, we have all the components in that chain. So it means that we're going to be introducing a new microphone, for example, which is thing for us, yeah. And it's a revolutionary concept, and that's going to be a very interesting thing that people could try and see how it works. The great part about that it caters the market of meeting spaces. On top of that, we're going to have a lot of Dante innovation, and we are basically going to launch a new a DSP product line, which we call Experience, Kramer Experience. So we're going to have 4 products there, and each of those products are going to be catering a different type of application. But the key important thing about those products is they at the core, they have the Kramer DSP technology, and of course, all the flexibility that we have. So, for example, with our award-winning AFM 20 DSP, so we have 20 ports, but they are flexible ports. So each port could, you can configure it to be either input or output. So that's something which we already introduced. But on top of that product, we're going to have 3 more products, which are going to be catering different types of installations and audio challenges. Another important thing when we talk about this concept of flexible I/O is our we call that Flex I/O. Okay, Kramer Flex I/O. And the Kramer Flex I/O basically means that we have this option of determining or configuring I/Os, inputs and outputs, and basically breaking this square ratio between inputs and outputs, which normally dictates sometimes that you need to go over capacity just because you need extra input or extra output. So now, in several of our products, we have implemented that technology, and we call that technology Kramer Flex I/O. Okay.
Okay.
Talking about flexibility. So we have something that we launched previously, but now we have more products supporting that, and this is what we call the Kramer AV platforms. Okay, and we kind of extended that, and we call it Kramer Open AV platforms.
Yeah, I read something about that. What exactly does Open AV mean?
Yeah. So it basically what it means, it's a long sentence, but it explains what it does. So it's multiple software-driven AV functionality on a single device.
Okay.
So what does it mean? It means that, for example, let's take VIA, for example. So you have VIA, and VIA right now, on top of the ability to present in 4K in a secured way, of course, presenting content and all that BOIOD thing, and now with VIA, you can do so much more. So you have the integrated video conferencing ability inside, digital signage, encoding, decoding H.264 video streams, and we have more functionality added. So basically means that with a simple software upgrade or with a license key, you can activate extra features.
So the idea is that the products grow as the technology changes, so that you get all the firmware and software updates and feature additions as the product and technology sort of evolves.
Exactly, and also it means that if you are a customer, you don't want to pay for things that you don't use. Okay, and you want to be sure that when you buy something, then
it can be future-proof.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's future-proof, and you can. I mean, this saves so much time and effort when you need to remove a piece of hardware and install it again. In any aspect possible, this way of working, which by the way, in my previous life, I was coming from the video conferencing industry. So having a video conferencing codec, which you could upgrade remotely and use license keys, that was a standard thing. And I think that now with the AV industry, this you will see a little bit more coming from that perspective.
All right, so all this will be in Hall 1 and stand F20. You also have historically done a little reception in the end of the day there in the Kramer stand as well.
Before I mention that, I want to just mention another one thing, and
okay,
this relates to security. So
okay.
This becomes a big thing right now, and again, our customers, our IT departments, definitely, and their motivation and concern is a lot about how they can protect the equipment. When it comes to AV, it's very, very strange, but in some cases, like IT departments are not that aware of the dangers and how susceptible AV could be to hacking. When it comes to Kramer, for us, it was very important to make sure that we provide a technology which is complying with industry standard security. So you're going to see a lot of that on the show. On top of that, when we talk about IT departments, so we're going to have something which is going to be all across the booth, is what we call the Kramer IT-friendly products and solutions. So for us, there are like three things we're going to be focusing at. One is the easy part, and easy, it's easy from various aspects, not just from the end user perspective, also from the installer perspective. And we also have the part that deals with security. So it's easy, secure, and of course, managed. So those are the three important things we're going to be focusing at when we show Kramer products. So back to what you asked, of course, we have our traditional cocktail party happening in the Kramer booth on the second day of the show. Afternoon, and we built a very nice bar which we serve coffee and drinks, and I can bet you that we have the best coffee in all the Amsterdam Rye.
Okay. Well, you know, I'll tell you what, you know coffee, because you're the kind of person that I know drinks coffee at 10 o'clock at night. So you must know coffee. So it is 10 o'clock at night there, and he's drinking coffee. I'm here, and it's 3 o'clock, and I'm afraid to drink coffee after 3 o'clock because I'm afraid I can't go to sleep. So you know coffee. But, yeah, I've actually gone by your stand and got coffee. Actually, you actually had really good coffee, and you don't have the lines that other people have. So you have a chance to go by there and check out everything that they have at the show. Hall 1, stand F20. Kramer's a glue company, makes a little bit of everything, but also with the introduction of a microphone at the show, and of course you introduced speakers a few years ago, you have both ends of the ins and outs as well. So it's definitely a company to check out. You can see them all at kramerav.com if you don't already know them or aren't already engaged with them. David, I really appreciate you joining me today.
Gary, thanks a lot. It's always a pleasure.
And I look forward to seeing you in a mere 7 days in Amsterdam, our last year in Amsterdam before we moved to Barcelona. You can see all of our coverage at raypubs.com/ISE 2020. We're going to go by the Kramer booth, by the way, take videos of everything that they're going to show at the show. So all of that will be cataloged by the third day of the show. So we'll get the videos up on our site by the third day. So if you're watching this next Thursday or anytime after the ISE show in February, then just go to raypubs.com/ISE 2020. Just type in Kramer in the video search window. You can find them. Thanks again. Have a great day.